So Camp NAWIC is a week-long day camp, summer camp for girls, ideally middle school age, and then some of our returning campers are actually high school age. But it's a week-long camp where the girls learn how to build with tools and equipment in order to understand the construction industry. So we have lessons from professionals in the industry, women that are in the industry doing this work. They're teaching the girls how to do this work. The girls then work with the tools, they build various projects, and they basically come into their own. What's fun is when you see the girl on a Monday and then you see him on a Friday, the amount of confidence that these girls have built, it's fantastic. And they're confident and comfortable working with the tools, and they understand that, you know, we have these tools. You don't need to have the strength and the upper body and the muscles to be able to do it. The tool does the work for you. You just have to learn how to operate the tool. So it's pretty fun. Women work in a variety of roles within the construction industry. It's not just what you see when you drive past a job site. When you drive past a job site, you primarily see men. The reality is our industry, I joined the industry 16 years ago. We've moved now to 11% of the industry being female. When we started, it was much lower. In the trades, in the field, only about 3% are female. This is a ripe career opportunity where all these girls will be able to make really good money, but have amazing benefits too, where they're able to take care of their families and have the confidence to know that when they drive past a building, I built that. And there's that legacy that you're creating that I feel girls haven't really been encouraged to pursue when they should, because they have the skills and the mindset, and honestly, they're really good with detail and they're good with math. So this is a perfect opportunity and career path for them. It's an opportunity where it's been a situation where mostly men have been able to profit from this. There are so many amazing companies, we're an employee-owned stock option program. So we as the employees, we're actually the owners of the company. So I have a vested interest in making sure that we succeed because it means I make more money. This is a career and a path that these girls should all get into because they can make more. It's interesting to me, especially with apprenticeship, with the IBEW and the NICA apprenticeship program, the number of apprentices that come in with a college degree that they couldn't get a job with. Whereas if they had simply started at 18 years old, now they've got this opportunity to learn and earn as they learn because they're making money every hour that they're working during the apprenticeship. And every year as you get to your hours, your pay increases. So you're now coming out ahead of your friends that went to college and you don't have any of the debt associated with college. Plus, especially I think for women, you've got a skill that nobody can take away from you. That's yours. You can take it. You can go to other states and you can always work. No one can take that. So regardless of what circumstances, what family, what upbringing you have, these are now life skills that you're learning, and we're giving you the tools. The girls get their PPE, they get their hard hats, they get aprons, they get gloves, they get their glasses, they get earplugs, but we also give them tools. So now they oftentimes have better tools than their moms and dads. And that's a big thing, is making sure the girls don't give your tools to your parents. Those are your tools for you to build with, because they get full-size adult tools. Full-size tape measures, full-size hammering, carpenter's hammers, wire strippers, all of it. So they're able to really grow their skills and continue to build. Because once you've given them that confidence, now they're able to really conquer the world. And what I've noticed is especially the girls that have come out of camp, now their parents ask them to help with repairs around the house. Because now the girl has confidence that she can do that. Whereas before, they may have only asked their brothers and didn't ask our young ladies that are part of the camp to participate. It was really awesome. We started this camp in 2019, and in 2022, we had 52 applications for our 25 spots. So the need is clearly there, and the desire to participate is clearly there. So we're excited about it. So I'm actually, with the Rosendin Foundation, and we're planning on expanding the Camp NAWIC model out to other cities as well, plus adding a boys camp. So again, focusing in and giving kids the opportunity to learn about this, figure out if this is a career path for you or not. Because, you know, under the Texas Education Agency, when you enter high school, you have to know what path. If you don't even know this is an industry that's viable and that you're actually pretty good at, you will never pick construction technology. But if you know about it, now you can get into the class and you can really make progress in your career path. You drive through downtown Austin, how many tower cranes do you see up? How many mobile cranes do you see up? Do you see survey crews out marking up area? You know the build is happening. The build is continuing to happen. When I went to school here, you know, a mere 20 years ago, there was no downtown. It was the Capitol and the tower. Now you've got all these towers. Like, the reality is people continue to come, businesses continue to come. We need to have space for them. And that happens with building. I mean, that's why we have continued expansion. You know, when I went to school, I didn't know there was a place called Pflugerville. Now I work in Pflugerville. And it's like, there's so many opportunities. Like, the Austin Metro has really grown. And that's all, you know, back in the day, that was farm country. And now it's like vibrant cities with infrastructure and buildings, and you've got so much more growth that's going to be happening. So this is a career path that is going to be there for them and their children's generation. And my thing is, like, I used to be with the operating engineers and then IBW and then with Rosendin. And it's like, oftentimes it feels like to get into construction, you needed to know somebody in. You needed to have a father, an uncle, a grandfather, somebody, and that's how you got into the program. Well, that crowd's retiring. And when I grew up, oh, guess what? They started getting rid of shop. And they started encouraging kids to all go to college. Well, now there's a huge need for workforce in this industry, a very well-paying industry. And that need is going to continue, especially here in Austin, where we have more growth to happen. You know, we didn't do all the infrastructure build. Now with Project Connect and everything else, like, the need for manpower is significant. So if we build up these skills in our middle schoolers, our high schoolers, then as soon as they graduate from AISD and the other ISDs, they're able to come through. We intentionally brought the camp. We did our camp the first year at Crockett High School and AISD. We intentionally moved it to the Carpenters so that way we could let girls from all the ISDs participate. Because this is an opportunity, again, we want to make sure it's inclusive and not exclusive. We want to encourage everybody that has any type of interest in working with tools to come and join us. Because it's a vibrant industry and it's a place for significant success for women.
And how many years did you say you've been doing this camp?
We've been doing it since 2019, so this is our third year of doing camp, you know, pandemic.
And it's a 1 week long camp?
It's a week-long camp. We start on Monday and we end on Friday. It basically runs from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. each day with jam-packed activities, with lessons. We start with introduction, overview, rules. Then we talk about PPE, explaining personal protective equipment, and understanding why we wear it and the benefits of it. We go through safety, talk about OSHA, the administrative agency that governs all safety in construction as well as any workplace. And then we start with our build. So we start in with a lesson and then they start. The big thing is getting the tools in the girls' hands. They've got it, that's how they learn. A lot of kids don't learn well just from books. When you give a hands-on experience, now you remember it. And then you take home this planter box and you see it in your bedroom, you remember you built that. And that gives you a level of confidence that they may not have had before. Because they know that they could safely do it. They know they have the skills and the knowledge and the tools by which to really build. So it's pretty exciting and fun. Yeah, so I guess the other big thing is it's actually a free week-long camp. We have these amazing sponsors. There are banners over there that without them, we could not put on camp. It's all run by volunteers, women in the construction industry, as well as some men that help us out, and a lot of the companies that work in the construction industries, as well as the various trades in the industry. Without them, we could not put on this camp.